Assalamualaikum and welcome to ELC501 course briefing. Welcome for everyone to this course, which is English for Critical Academic Reading. So welcome. It's nice to finally see you guys again. So today I will just give you a briefing on what is the course about, what will you be looking at, the assessments, as well as what will we be doing throughout this semester. Okay, without further ado, let's move to the first one. So, course outcomes. Course outcome is what we expect you to be able to do by the end of this semester. So, throughout this course, we'll be teaching you how to achieve these course outcomes. So, we hope that you will be able to achieve this. For the first one, we hope that you will be able to demonstrate the ability to identify critical reading elements. Whenever you are reading something, there are certain elements that shows the importance and the nature of the text that you are reading. So we will be trying to help you develop the ability to identify those critical elements. Okay. The next one is present a critical analysis of an academic reading text in writing. When you are in the university, you will be reading a lot of academic texts. So this will be helping you to develop the ability to present a critical analysis, meaning that you have analyzed, you have broken down the text that you have read and look at it and see what you can come up with the what you can come up from the text that you have read. And then the third one is express critical opinions in speaking by comparing and contrasting academic reading topics. When you are, like I said, in your university, you will be doing a lot of discussions, and then you will be analyzing and you will be reflecting. So it is important for you to know, to be able to express your opinions critically by and with supports of supports academically. All right. So for this course, we'll be looking at interpreting the meaning of words. Sometimes words have double meanings, they have underlying meanings, so we will be trying to identify what those word means. Okay, then we'll be recognizing main ideas and supporting details in text. This is very important because you want to find out the main ideas that the author wrote about, what you want to find out from the text. So the third one, identifying the logical reasoning and assumptions used in the text. When someone is explaining something in their text, when they wrote something, it is important to know that they have like a reason why they write it like that, or they want to. There are some reasons that they want to write the article. So there are some assumptions that have been done there. So it is important for you to know that there are certain things in play when you are people write. So this is how you will help you how to identify those things. Okay. The third one is determining the author's purpose, tone, point of view, intended audience, and issue involved in an argument. Meaning that why is the author writing about this text? What is the tone? Maybe the author is being critical, maybe he's being melancholic. That this is how you determine them. Point of view, meaning that is he or she supporting something, or are they wanting to trying to expose something? So that is how you identify them. Okay. Intended audience, who is the text to for, meaning that there's the reason why this text needs to be done, and who is the target for this text. And the issue involved, meaning that maybe the author wants to look into an issue, maybe they want to look at something. Alright. So the last one, identifying and applying critical reading skills in reasoning through inferencing, drawing conclusions, and analyzing language when evaluating an argument. Those are very important because this is how an academician work. You are identifying and finding out which one is the main idea, which one is the supporting details. Then you analyze which one is more important than the others, what is the reason the idea is there, and then you infer, meaning that you try to assume something. Assume maybe the person do is like this because of something. That is how you infer. Then you draw conclusion, maybe based on this something happens. So that is how you draw conclusion and analyze the language used. It might sound heavy for you, but don't worry, we will go through this one by one. Okay, so I will be doing like a face-to-face as well as some online learning as well. Okay, so face-to-face is mostly for lectures, and online learning is for the materials as well as some activities that you can do to help you learn better for this semester. So some of the other words that we'll use, we have many various teaching platforms such as Google Meet, Cisco WebEx, Microsoft Teams. This is for the online teaching platform, as well as other online platform such as Google Classroom, Edmodo, Schoology. Those are the platforms that will be used by the lecturers throughout this semester. So one of them will be our main staple for this course. Okay, so for the online learning, you are required to interact with the lecturers during online sessions and to clarify doubts and submit answers if required. Or sometimes maybe we'll be asking you to respond to a forum or something, or maybe conduct an online discussion between you guys. So it depends on the situation. Attendance is taken based on participation during the lessons, and your attendance will be taken either by signing the attendance form or through Google Form. Right, for this course, you have 4 different assessments. The first one is an online test on week 9, which is 2.5 hours with 35% there. So this is your first assessment on week 9. For the second assessment, you will be starting from week 8 until week 13. You will be doing a written article analysis for 5 weeks, which totals around 25%. Okay. Then week 13 and 14, you have your online forum discussion for 25 to 30 minutes for 30%. And last one is your group portfolio, same as the online forum discussion on week 13 and 14 for 10%. Your group discussion and group portfolio is slated, so because your portfolio is based on your forum discussion. Okay, so we'll be looking at the assessments one by one. So first one, online test, 35% on week 9. So you will be given 11 questions based on a given text, approximately 1,000 to 1,200 words in length. So what will be you will be test on is on the meanings of the words, what the word means based on the dictionary. You can use a dictionary for this. I will explain it in a bit, but you can find the meanings through dictionary, you find online. But make sure the meaning of the words really reflects what the question asks. So then we'll be looking at topic of paragraphs, the stated main idea and supporting details, types of supporting details, implied main idea, inductive and deductive reasoning, inference, underlying assumptions, and true and false statements. Everything will be covered by this throughout this semester, so you don't have to worry too much. Okay, so moving on to the second assessment, written article analysis, 25% in weeks 8 until 13. So you have to read. You'll be working in groups of 4 to 5, depending on the number of students in your class. Okay, so you will read a text around 700 to 900 words that is argumentative in nature. You have to find argumentative articles. Then you will write a written analysis based on that article, meaning that you will be reviewing that article. So I will be selecting 4 to 6 more articles for you from other websites, magazine, depending on on what I feel like, then I will give you based on your class size. 4 to 6 depending on your class. If you have more students, then you will have more articles. So for example, you can consist of 12 pairs, and 2 pairs can be assigned to the same reading material. They show that they're not copying. Okay. Let me rephrase that. For the group that I said 4 to 6 is for your forum. This one you will be working in pairs. Okay, 1 to 2 in 2 person in per pair. Okay, so you will be working with another person. So for writing your written analysis. So the articles will be in different fields depending on what the current issues, the current trends here. For some example, like contemporary issues like health related matters, social issues, legal matters. It depends on the situation. Okay, so pair work is done on one assigned article. So it depends on the class. Maybe 1 or 2 groups, or sometimes 3 groups might be working on a similar article. It depends, right? So the analysis will be submitted through email or any online platform that I use. Okay, so you work in pairs, write an analysis based on the argumentative article that I found, and then you submit it to me on week 8 until 13. If you finish early, then you may submit early. Okay. Right, online forum presentation discussion 30% on weeks 13 to 14. So you have 4 to 6, like I said just now, 4 to 6 panel members to participate in a discussion on a topic. So students, you basically discuss different views on an issue, but it's not a debate. So everyone have different views on something. Maybe you like this one, maybe you don't like this one. That is how you discuss it. You don't debate it. Debate is like you are just saying that, okay, this is, you have to follow this is true, and this is not true. It's not like that. You just give your opinions, then you will come up with a conclusion. Okay, half of the group is with a different view on an issue, and the other half is on the other side of an issue. So maybe 3 can do like, they have like a positive view, then another 3 can do a negative view, but you're not debating. You will be just discussing. Okay, there's no harsh words or anything to be done. Okay, so it involves applying critical reading skills. Like for example, expressing argument, you reason, types of supports, evaluative argument. So those are the things that you will be using in this forum discussion. So for you will be reading, each of you will be reading at least 2 articles to support your point of view, to show that you have done your research, and then you can contribute to the discussion. So we can use, if we are doing it online, there are some suggestions like using Google Meet, Microsoft Classroom, Microsoft Teams, WebEx is on for live sessions, but we can do recorded sessions as well if 1 or 2 students will happen to have internet connection problem. If you have internet connection, you cannot connect to the Google Meet or something, then you can record. So the topic that we will use for the forum discussion is argumentative in nature and deals with a contemporary issue. So when you want to find a topic for your presentation, find the topics that are contemporary, which relates to something that really relates to you. For example, social media is harmful for young teenagers, whether smartphones should be allowed in schools or not. So those are contemporary issues, meaning that they are recent and there are a lot of people knows about it. Okay, so panel members express their opinion on a topic and interact with each other by evaluating or reacting to each other's argument or evidence used. You can agree, you can disagree, you can argue, you can contradict with your the other panel members' opinions, but don't make it a debate. Make it a civil discussion that everyone won't, so that no one gets hurt from it. Okay, and then panel members are suggested to support argument with 3 claims or reasons and support with evidence from their readings. Meaning that the articles that you have read, you need to support whatever you say. You argue that okay, social media is harmful. Why? You must have a reason. Then your reason must be supported with the evidence. Remember that. Okay. And then the last one is your group portfolio. So you are required to prepare a group portfolio. The portfolio should include articles researched for the forum. So you have, like, per person you have 2 articles, then you have to include the articles in the portfolio. Then every points that you have taken from the articles, you must highlight it to show that you have read that part. That part is the one that you took for the discussion. And remember, the portfolio should be a compiled outline of each student's work from both sides of the panel, meaning that this is what you want to say, and then this is the supporting details. Those are the things that you need to provide. So you include at least 2 articles you have referred to when you are doing the discussion. So you submit via email or Google Classroom or the other online platforms that we'll be using. So remember that there are some other elements that you need to include. For example, the timeline of forum preparation, meaning that for this week you will be finding a topic, then you will be discussing, and then consultation with maybe me. So try to do like a timeline for the preparation. Then you can have discussion notes, meaning that maybe before you do the main discussion, you have small discussion, meaning that the 3 students who agree and the other 3 who disagree can maybe do a small discussion to swap notes and then exchange ideas to help them build for the forum presentation. Okay, and then you can have a reference list. This is very good to have so that we can see that you really did your preparation. Okay, some of the recommended books is by Janet Elder, Exercise Your College Reading Skills, or you can get these books from the website that I will give you. And then you have the English dictionary. Dictionary is only English for English. You can use it a lot during the test, but no thesaurus. That's cheating. Okay, so just use the dictionary so that you can find the meaning. Okay, all right. So thank you very much for your attention. It has been a long time since I did a video, so sorry for the mistakes. Thank you very much. I hope this helps you to be brief about the course, as well as to help you understand what the course is about. Thank you very much for listening to me. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.